We get the latest now in the race for the White House. With 5 days left to vote, more than 75 million Americans have already cast their ballots. That record number continues to climb as this year's campaign also shatters spending records. $14 billion spent overall, more than $6 billion for the presidential race alone. Both Trump and Biden campaigning in Tampa today. Mary Bruce is tracking it all. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, 5 days to go, and today a first for this campaign. Both President Trump and Joe Biden campaigning in the same state at the same time. Florida is absolutely critical, a must-win for the president. It has the most electoral votes of any of the key swing states, and today neither candidate is taking anything for granted. Locked in a tight race in Florida, this morning Joe Biden and President Trump set to crisscross the critical state.
I'm not counting on the polls. That's why I'm heading back down to Florida.
We're winning big in Florida.
The president is projecting confidence, but the polls show Biden with a slight lead. Today, both candidates eyeing the critical I-4 corridor, home to 1 in 4 Florida voters. Trump and Biden set to hold dueling rallies in Tampa as they try to court the state's senior and Latino voters. Overnight in Arizona, the president touting his record.
Over the last 4 years, I've been delivering for Hispanic Americans like never before. And Hispanic American unemployment reached an all-time low prior to the pandemic.
Trump has been campaigning at a breakneck pace, trying to make up lost ground in red states, holding packed rallies in areas where COVID cases are spiking and still ignoring the science. Overnight falsely claiming he's immune after his own COVID diagnosis, celebrating with a fist bump.
Here's to immunity, to immune people.
And he's making lofty promises.
The safe vaccine is coming very quickly. You're going to have it momentarily.
But experts warn a vaccine likely won't be authorized until January or later. And in a newly released recording from April, Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner bragging to journalist Bob Woodward that Trump was, quote, getting the country back from the doctors, putting political strategy ahead of public health.
What he's been saying is don't fall into the same trap that we fell into the first time. The states have to own the testing. But the president also is very smart politically with the way he did that fight with the governors to basically say, no, I own the opening. Because, again, the opening is going to be very popular.
Biden Wednesday briefed by his coronavirus experts, slamming the president's handling of the pandemic.
I'm not running on the false promise of being able to end this pandemic by flipping a switch. But what I can promise you is this. We will start on day one doing the right things. We'll let science drive our decisions. We will deal honestly with the American people. And we'll never, ever, ever quit.
And then he went off to vote. Now, even with more than 75 million ballots already cast, both candidates are still scrambling to get out the vote. In the coming days, the president's spending a lot of time in the Midwest, while Joe Biden is planning to hit 3 critical states that Trump won in 2016, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Michigan. And his running mate, Kamala Harris, is heading to Texas tomorrow, hoping to turn that red state blue. Michael?
We're all putting in that final push, Mary. Thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.